MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Babe Ruth gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
First pitch, 7:06.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
You talk about setting a tone for your team offensively. Everyone's allowed to relax now, pass the baton mentality, and if that's any indication where these next 9 innings are going, buckle up, fans.
Batting second, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he lays off for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
For the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Tom Seaver is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win. And that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Swung on and missed. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So stepping in, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Trout waiting on the 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2.
Number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
First and second here with nobody out. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Lou Gehrig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that could say that.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
4 runs here in this half inning. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Irvin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Seaver peers in, coming at him with the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Another 2-2 offering. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
It's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Three and 1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Come on, New York. Let's go, Yankees. Come on now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Irvin's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. First offering on its way.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home.
Ball back inside.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up, Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Pitch on the way.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now the 2-0 home. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Next for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here it comes, 2-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A 2-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 5-3 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Trout retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 3. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here in Judd. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer so far in the series, now 6-3. Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Count 1-2.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Hard on the ground toward short, fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batter number 11. Shortstop, Turner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He drew a walk his first time up. Seaver peers in. Here's the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. popped up. Cano is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 3 full. New York leads it 6-3. Striding into the box, Keith Hernandez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Christian Yelich stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. will be next. The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Line drive to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A 1-1.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Mike Piazza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A 1-1.
That's Bolton.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Mets 4. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Yelich. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Ready now, Mickey Mantle. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 7-4. Just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Lou Gehrig will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. Has a look, now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Come on, Yankees.
From the stretch. This is pulled into right. Guerrero is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Eddie Matthews.
Paul Sewald takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 51, Paul Sewald. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Sewald, a Nevada native. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit out towards second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Mariano Rivera. Leading off to the net, the designated hitter.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Monty Irvin. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way.
0-1, no play.
Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Next up from New York, Anthony Rendon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball left outside. Nope, inside, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
At the plate, Keith Hernandez. He went deep back in the 5th. From the stretch. Popped up. Matthews has room in foul territory. Makes
makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run.
Seven to 4 is the final score in tonight's game. The New York Yankees win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Babe Ruth pitches well enough to get the W. Tom Seaver struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.